Please rise for our opening exercise. You'll find the words to the mission statement, Star Spangled Banner, and the Black National Anthem on the inside cover of your program. Bow your heads for prayer. Father, who calls all your children in your name, we pray. As we walk through life's many challenges, the class of 2025 asks for your guidance. Now in transition from childhood to adulthood, help us, Father, to be able to make the right decisions. Lord, let us channel our frustrations and disappointments away from those who love and care for us. Let us, in all confusion and fear of rapid changes, find joy and peace. Let there be love as well as compassion for all from others. Let us earn respect and admiration through all our actions. Let caring, compassion, and understanding encompass this senior class. Preserve us from greed, jealousy, and discord. We, the class of 2025, wish to serve you not only with our lips, but also with our lives, by walking before you in kindness and justice each day of our lives. Lord, bless our parents, faculty, and all here present, and those not present who have supported us in our journey. Let these things we ask in your name. Amen. Amen. Now the school mission statement. At Providence St. Mel, we believe. We believe in the creation of inspiring lives produced by the miracle of hard work. We are not frightened by the challenges of reality, but believe that we can change our conception of this world and our place within. So we work, plan, build, and dream in that order. We believe that one must earn the right to dream. Our talent, discipline, and integrity will make our contribution to the world. Because we believe that we can take this place, this time, and this people, and make a better place, a better time, and a better people. With God's help, we will find a way or make it.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the class of 2025. Will the platform party please rise? Will the faculty and staff of Providence St. Mel please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, the heart and soul of our school. Will the Board of Trustees members please rise? Thank you for your support of our mission. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dan Wessel, Academic Administrator of Providence St. Mel, to present his welcome and remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ward, and good afternoon to everybody. It is my honor to offer my sincere congratulations to the Providence St. Mel graduating class of 2025. Thank you to our Executive Chairman and Founder, Mr. Paul J. Evans III, our President, Ms. Jeanette Butella, and our Board of Trustees for creating the structure of excellence that makes Providence St. Mel such a special place. Thank you also to Ms. Ward and the amazing faculty and staff who do the daily work of making PSM great. And thank you also to the parents, friends, and supporters in the audience today. The lives of each one of our graduates have been significantly impacted by all in this room. As Academic Administrator, I want to welcome you to the celebration of our amazing 2025 Providence St. Mel senior class. I have had the privilege of teaching, observing, and working with this class very closely throughout their high school years. This will be a very tough group to replace, as they have given so much to PSM. The class of 2025 has truly become part of the fabric of what makes this school great. But today we are here to honor you, the Providence St. Mel graduating class of 2025. Your achievements are very impressive and were earned through your hard work and your dedication to your studies. The lessons you have learned at PSM will serve you well in the future. With that in mind, it's important to recognize that the road ahead will not always be easy. College will definitely be fun at times, but it's also hard. Your dream job might be great, but it might not be perfect every day. There'll be setbacks and obstacles that you need to overcome. And when those tough times come, you'll need the intellect, the stamina, and the courage to keep moving on. Your days here at Providence St. Mel have built a foundation that will help you navigate those tough times. But that in itself will not be enough. As you move through college and beyond, continued development and investment in yourself is absolutely essential. I've always believed that the past holds vital lessons, though they don't often come prepackaged or easy to digest. As one historian wrote a long time ago, the angels of history appear in unexpected places. So today I want to invoke an angel of history to offer a few parting thoughts. One figure I return to often is W.E.B. Du Bois, a towering intellectual, historian, and civil rights leader whose work shaped generations. Du Bois was the first African American to earn a PhD from Harvard and spent his life pursuing truth through scholarship, activism, and the power of ideas. What inspires me most about how Du Bois dedicated himself to what he called the life of the mind. Even when he faced exclusion and political resistance, he never abandoned his commitment to study, reflection, and deep engagement with the world's most pressing problems. His writing, research, and advocacy were all rooted in the belief that knowledge could be a tool for development, not just personal growth, but social transformation. Du Bois built his own personal house of study, a place where learning, purpose, and courage met. I think that legacy offers powerful lessons for us today. We live in a time that demands our attention, demands that we learn not only from books, but from each other and from the world around us, and from the challenges that we face collectively. As you leave one house of study here at Providence St. Mel to enter another, I want to highlight a few ideas that might help you along the way. First, be attentive. Observe the world around you, care deeply about your work, be present in what you do, and listen closely to others. Let the voices and experiences of those around you shape your understanding, your empathy, and your commitment. Second, prepare. Preparation is a lifelong discipline. It cannot be rushed, copied, or faked. It requires commitment and demands that you engage with the world thoughtfully and with integrity. And finally, be passionate. Love what you do, use your gifts to pursue excellence, and lift up others along the way. If you do go on to become scholars or change makers, like Du Bois, the world will be a better place for it. But even if you pursue entirely different paths, his model of living with purpose, intellect, and heart remains a powerful example for all of us. I wish each of you the very best in your life. You should be truly proud of what you've already accomplished, and I look forward to seeing the great things you'll achieve. And I hope whatever life has in store for you, you find your own space for reflection, growth, and meaningful work. A space where your intellect and your values come together. So congratulations again, and best of luck in all that lies ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Wessel, for the welcome and words of inspiration. Mr. John Abney is a 1992 middle school graduate and a 1996 high school graduate of Providence St. Mel School. He currently serves as the Financial Planning and Analyst Hub Leader at Google. Mr. Abney was recruited into this role to build and lead Google's first Finance Center of Excellence, whose mission is to centralize, scale, and streamline common core finance processes across the company. Mr. Abney began his career with Big Four accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, LLP. He began working at the firm his senior year in high school. He continued his internship during summers while matriculating at Dillard University in New Orleans, Louisiana, where he majored in accounting and graduated summa cum laude in May 2000. Upon graduation, he joined PwC's external audit practice full-time. He went on to earn his MBA at Purdue University and has worked for industry-leading companies such as IBM, Deloitte Consulting, and Nielsen. Outside of work, Mr. Abney serves as the Providence St. Mel School Board of Trustees, is an active member at St. Mark United Methodist Church, and is a life member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, where he serves as the Vice Bacillus of the Theta Kappa Kappa Graduate Chapter. He enjoys spending time with his family and friends, cooking, exercising, and international travel. Mr. Abney and his wife currently reside in the Chicagoland area with their 2 sons. Speaking on behalf of the Board of Trustees, Mr. John Abney, Alumni Board of Trustees member, will deliver his remarks.
Thank you, Ms. Ward. Good afternoon, parents, families, friends, faculty, and staff, and most importantly, the Providence St. Mel graduating class of 2025. On behalf of the Providence St. Mel Board of Trustees, we extend our sincerest congratulations to the graduates This is a momentous occasion, and it is truly an honor to stand before you, not only as a board member, but as an alumnus. Looking out at your faces, I see a tremendous amount of talent, dedication, and potential. Each of you has worked incredibly hard to reach this milestone, and today, we celebrate your achievements. This class boasts of ABD scholars, a Gates Scholar, a National Merit Scholar, and even triplet brothers who are continuing their educational journey together at the University of Illinois. Congratulations to each and every one of you for the diverse paths you forged to arrive at this day. Today, you are not just graduating, you are transitioning. You are about to become part of a legacy, a proud tradition. You are about to join the ranks of Providence St. Mail alumni. This is a moment to reflect on the incredible foundation you've received within these walls. PSM has not just equipped you with knowledge, but with character, resilience, and a deep understanding of what it means to strive for excellence. As you step out into the world, remember the lessons learned, the friendships forged, and the values instilled during your time here. Make PSM proud in everything you do. Be leaders, be innovators, be compassionate citizens, and always remember the community that helped shape you. And speaking of community, as you move forward and achieve your dreams, remember the importance of giving back. Just as those before you support this institution, just as those before you support this institution, enabling opportunities for you, we encourage you to do the same when the time is right. The contributions of your time, your talents, and when the blessings flow, your treasures, will enable and ensure that future generations of Providence St. Mail students have the same transformative experiences you've enjoyed. This is not goodbye, but rather a new beginning. We're excited to see the incredible things you will accomplish. You've worked, you've planned, you've built, and now it's time to dream. Go forth, graduates of 2025, and make your mark on the world. We're incredibly proud of you. Again, congratulations from the Providence St. Mail Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Mr. Abney. It is my pleasure to honor the following awardees of the class of 2025. Awardees, as your name is called, please rise. Faculty Awards for Scholarship, Salutatorian, Kenneth Clements. Kenneth will receive a scholarship check for $500. Valedictorian, Miles Harrington. Miles will receive a scholarship check for $1,000. Providence St. Mail School is proud to announce that senior Miles Harrington has been named a finalist in the National Merit Scholarship Program, one of the most distinguished academic honors for high school students in the United States. Each year, approximately 1.3 miles, you can continue standing just a minute. Each year, approximately 1.3 million students enter the National Merit Competition by taking the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test, PSAT-NMSQT. Of those, only about 15,000 students nationwide advanced to the finalist standing, representing less than 1% of the U.S. high school seniors. To become a National Merit finalist, students must score among the highest in their state on the PSAT-NMSQT, demonstrate a consistently strong academic record throughout high school, earn outstanding recommendations from school officials, and submit a detailed scholarship application and essay. Finalists are eligible for prestigious merit-based scholarships funded by the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, corporate sponsors, and universities across the country. Being named a National Merit finalist is an honor that recognizes the nation's brightest young minds and often opens doors to additional scholarship opportunities and admission to top-tier universities. Miles' success continues the tradition of excellence at Providence St. Mel, where academic rigor and student achievement are central to the school's mission. We are #PSM proud of Miles. And look forward to following his continued success in college and beyond. Miles entered PSM's preschool class in 2011 and has been a student at Providence St. Mel for 14 years. Just bragging on you a little bit, okay? National Honor Society members are selected in recognition of their outstanding character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Members of NHS are honored at our ceremony by the gold tassel on their caps and white stoles. Members of NHS from the class of 2025, please rise as I call your names. Kenneth Clemens, Miles Harrington, and Brandon Williams Orr. The following seniors have been recognized as 2025 Illinois State Scholars and awarded a certificate for outstanding academic achievement in high school. Scholars are chosen through a combination of GPA and ACT score. Please rise as I call your name. Kennedy Bosley, Kenneth Clemens, and Miles Harrington. The National Merit Scholarship is awarded to Miles Harrington. Miles, please stand. Miles will be the recipient of $2,500 scholarship. Providence St. Mel School proudly announces that senior Kenneth Clemens has been named a Gates Scholar, earning one of the most prestigious and competitive scholarships in the nation. Kenneth, you can continue standing for a moment. The Gates Scholarship, funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, is awarded annually to only 300 of the top performing minority students across the United States. The scholarship covers the full cost of attendance, including tuition, fees, room and board, books, and transportation. Not already covered by other financial aid or family contributions. Designed to support outstanding minority students from low-income households, The Gates Scholarship seeks to empower the next generation of leaders with the resources and support they need to excel in college and beyond. To be considered, students must demonstrate a minimum GPA of 3.3 on the 4.0 scale, exceptional academic achievement in high school, leadership ability, and personal success in extracurricular and community activities, strong recommendations, and personal essays. Candace's selection from a national pool of over 50,000 applicants demonstrates her academic excellence, leadership, and character. Her achievement reflects the values and high expectations of Providence St. Mel, a school with a 47-year tradition of 100% college acceptance for all graduating seniors. The entire Providence St. Mel community stands #PSM proud of this extraordinary honor. Congratulations, Candace. Providence St. Mel students are the recipients of several generous awards from organizations in our community and beyond. The individual scholarships are listed in the commencement program on page 4. Students who have been awarded community scholarships, please rise when your name is called. Kennedy Bosley, Kenneth Clemens, Miles Harrington, Ryan Morse, Aaron Williams-Orr, Brandon Williams-Orr, Christopher Williams-Orr, and Brandon Yates. If any other senior received a community scholarship since the printing of the program, please rise. Thank you. Marietta Brader Garber, Providence class of 1960, gives this award in memory of her parents, Philip and Florence Lasanti Brader. The recipients were chosen through an essay concerning the importance of a knowledge of current events in today's world. The awardee of the Social Studies / Current Events Scholarship, and please rise when your name is called, is Charles Starks. Charles will receive a scholarship amount of $1,000. Marietta Brader Garber, Providence class of 1960, and her husband, Sam B. Garber, Marshall High School class of 1952, desire to recognize seniors who have exhibited leadership and who have been students at PSM since our early programs. Miles Harrington has been at Providence St. Mel since PSM's first preschool in 2011. Miles, please rise. You are the recipient of a $1,500 scholarship. The following student has exhibited outstanding leadership at school and in his or her community. The recipient was chosen through essays submitted on leadership. Please rise when your name is called. Christopher Williams-Orr. Christopher, you are the recipient of a $1,000 scholarship. All seniors rise. All seniors rise. All seniors leaders in school and in their communities, and each member of the class of 2025 submitted an essay. Seniors not receiving the $1,000 scholarship will receive a $500 scholarship from Mrs. Brada Garber. You may be seated. The Providence St. Bell administration, staff, and all alumni sincerely thank Sam and Marietta Brada Garber for their generous and continuous support of Providence St. Bell and our graduates. Mrs. Brada Garber is with us today. Mrs. Garber, please stand. Students and parents, please thank her for her generous donation of our 2025 budget. This has been a difficult year in terms of college financial aid. The following students have shared substantial monies received from his or her chosen college. Please rise when your name is called. Kennedy Bosley, Bradley University; Kenneth Clemens, University of Florida; Tahani Goss, University of Illinois, Miles Harrington, University of Illinois at Urbana; Nia Henderson, DePaul University; Robert Hughes, Benedictine University; Tanaya Pickett, Illinois State University; Charles Starks, Ohio Wesleyan University; Aaron Williams Orr, University of Illinois at Urbana; Brandon Williams Orr, University of Illinois at Urbana; Christopher Williams Orr, University of Illinois at Urbana. Please rise if you received money from college which was not recognized. So if there's anyone else that received something, please. Salutatorian, Kenneth Clemens. Kenneth will be attending the University of Florida. Our congratulations to Kenneth. Kenneth, please come forward to deliver your student address.
Good afternoon, Mr. Adams, Ms. Vitale, Dr. Wessel, Ms. Glenn, Mr. Abney, and Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. We made it. After years of early alarms, late night cramming, chaotic group chats, inside jokes in the hallways, and way too many assignments turned in at 11:59, we're finally here. Here, sitting side by side in our caps and gowns, and in a moment we've imagined for so long. Here, in the place where every tired morning, every small victory, and every challenge led us. Not just to a ceremony, but to a milestone that marks the end of one chapter of our lives and the start of something new. Thank you to our parents and families, the ones who stood behind us through every late night breakdown, early morning rush, and silent car ride after a hard day. You gave us rides when we couldn't drive, pep talks when we wanted to give up, and quiet reminders to eat, sleep, and keep going. But more than that, you made real sacrifices, working longer hours, setting aside your own dreams, and investing time, money, and hope into our futures. This moment is just as much yours as it is ours. Thank you to the Board of Trustees and our school's donors. Your generosity helped fund the resources, programs, and opportunities that shaped our high school experience and allowed us to discover our passions. Even if we didn't always recognize it at the time, your support helped shape the education and experiences that brought us to this stage today. Thank you to the teachers for challenging us to think deeper, for teaching us not just formulas and facts, but how to problem solve, communicate, and grow. Thank you for your patience on the days that we weren't at our best, and for showing up every day with dedication, even when it went unnoticed. We recognize the effort, the care, and the impact you've had on us, and we're truly grateful. To everyone in this room, your presence today is a reminder that we didn't get here alone. Your support, encouragement, and belief in us brought us to this moment, and for that, we're thankful. Class of 2025, our paths from here may look completely different. Some of us will head to college and others to careers. Some of us have every step planned out. Others are still figuring it out one day at a time, and that's okay. Whatever road you take, chase what truly matters to you. Not just the expectations, the titles, or the paychecks, but the purpose, the people, the passion that lights you up inside. Chase the life that makes you feel most alive. And when it gets hard, and it will, remember this moment. Remember the years of work it took to sit here in this cap and gown today. If we made it through this experience, the uncertainty, the pressure, and the growth, we can absolutely handle what comes next. Congrats, class of 2025. I wish you well on your next endeavors, and remember, the people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs.
Thank you, Kenneth. The chamber choir will now perform Lord, Make Me an Instrument of Thy Peace by Jody W. Lind. Thank you, Mr. Ward and the Chamber Choir. Let's give them a round of applause. Valedictorian, Miles Harrington. Miles will be attending the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Our congratulations to Miles. Miles, please come forward to deliver your student address.
I am immensely proud to be named valedictorian of the graduating class of 2025, and it is an honor to stand and speak before you today. Mr. Adams, Ms. Vitella, Dr. Russell, Mr. Abney, Ms. Glenn, and the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you imagined. Henry David Thoreau. We are fortunate to have had opportunities within the school year interspersed with recreation. Retreat, however, stands out as particularly profound among these opportunities. It was fundamentally more than a simple field trip. A demo, senior retreat presented an opportunity for reflection and growth beyond academics. It demonstrated, tested, and improved my ability to understand and interact with one another with a level of authenticity that simply isn't possible within the rush of academics. Retreat highlighted the humanity within each of us that may unfortunately go unacknowledged due to the plentiful obligations of the school year. Retreat cemented an imperative sense of understanding that had been maturing since we entered PSM as freshmen. It is developmental milestones like senior retreat that have ultimately brought us to this commencement. Our combined experiences are reflected in our enduring capacity for change, serve to strengthen our character and deepen our understanding in a way a normal school day cannot. While there is no denying the extent of the evolution of character we have all experienced in only 4 years, or in my case, 15 years of Providence St. Mel, it is important to remember that we remain in the midst of a transitory period. Now is not the time to grow complacent with the person we've become. We must continue to strive for growth and excellence in everything we do. Holding ourselves accountable to high standards and realizing our potential will only become more necessary as we navigate through life. It is no secret that the class of 2025 is inheriting a challenging future. Through no fault of our own, we enter a society governed by forever worsening political volatility, a world subject to a direly altered climate, and daily life changed permanently by the encroachment of technological advances. Perhaps it may be unfair, but it is nevertheless true that our work is not yet over, but has only just begun. As we fully adopt the difficulties of the modern age, take comfort in the fact that this is not a battle we face alone. Classmates, fellow graduates, our community leaves Providence St. Mel today for the final time, intellectually and mentally equipped to tackle the challenges of reality. Our growth and ability as individuals is in its own right impressive, but remember, it is what we can achieve together that will allow us to leave our mark on an otherwise cruel and indifferent world. As I conclude, I would like to remind graduates to internalize the high expectations set by Providence St. Mel. I know they may have been exhausting more often than not, but they have tempered an unwavering resilience and dedication that will breathe life into the ambitions we carry into the future. Our past accomplishments, culminating in the current moment, serve as a testament to this. I am confident that we will all realize the words of Thoreau and live the lives of the mattered. Thank you.
I want to make sure that I also mention that at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, Miles will be entering the College of Engineering. Work, plan, build, and dream. Antasia Asia Glenn exemplifies the mission of Providence St. Mel School. From her high school years to her current professional career, Ms. Glenn has modeled what it means to take initiative and turn aspirations into reality. Ms. Glenn earned her Bachelor of Science degree in economics from the University of Pennsylvania, the Wharton School. She had a concentration in accounting and finance. She is currently working on her Master of Business Administration degree at Northwestern University Kellogg School of Management, where she is majoring in marketing and strategy. Asia interned at BMO as an undergraduate and is currently the Assistant Vice President in Sponsored Fund Lending at BMO Bank. In addition to her career, Asia is an active member in Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where she serves as the finance manager for the Butterfly Effect not-for-profit. With resilience and vision, she built her path forward by pursuing higher education and earning a degree that positioned her for success in her field. Today, as a professional, Asia continues to dream boldly, pushing boundaries and inspiring others. Work, plan, build, and dream. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you an alum Providence St. Mel is very proud of, Antasia Asia Glenn, 2015 graduate of Providence St. Mel.
Thank you, Ms. Ward. Good afternoon, 2025 PSM graduates, families, friends, faculty, and staff. I am truly honored by this opportunity to speak with you all today. As I was writing my speech, I realized it's really funny to say this, but I was sitting in those same seats 10 years ago. I remember the excitement for what was to come ahead, and if I'm being honest, I also remember feeling a tiny bit of fear for the uncertainty of it all. The first day of college for you guys is sooner than you think. It's the beginning of a new life with new people in a new place. Sounds fun, right? It's what you've been dreaming of your whole life. The independence, the parties, the sporting events, and everything in between. On the other hand, you may be feeling a little anxious and nervous as you venture into the unknown, which is completely normal. So to prepare you all for this journey ahead, instead of telling you a story about my first day of college, I'll share a story about what happened on my first day of high school here at PSM. My first day was fairly standard, meeting my teachers, making new friends, navigating this building with its many, many steps. The details of the full day are a little hazy now, but two things stood out to me the most. Wow, there's a lot of rules, and wow, there's a lot of homework. I immediately thought, what have I gotten myself into? Fear started to creep up on me as I wondered if I made the right decision to come to PSM. After school, when my dad asked about my first day, tears filled my eyes. I begged my father to transfer me to another school. It's too much, it's too hard, I can't do this, I told him. I was sure my tears would persuade him to transfer me immediately. However, my dad being my dad just looked at me and laughed. You asked to be challenged, right? Relying on his military training, he told me quitting is not an option, keep going. He drove me back the next day, despite me nearly kicking and screaming, to face the challenge head on. I proved myself wrong. I stayed, I pushed through, and 4 years later, graduated as valedictorian, headed to the Ivy League, after months of going through various cycles of applications and narrowing down my choice. Something I know you all can relate to, and I know you all are really happy is behind you now. When I got to Penn, I was filled with those same feelings of nervousness. This time, knowing quitting was not an option, and more importantly, that I was prepared for whatever challenges came to my way, thanks to my time at PSM. Especially when it came to homework. Trust me, y'all will be okay. I won't walk you all through my entire college experience, as each of you will embark on a unique path for the next 4 years. So with all the ups and downs, let's just say a time was had. Just when I thought my high school experience had done all it could for me, I transitioned into my professional career, where my future manager at BMO saw Providence St. Mel on my resume. He called and said, "You went to PSM?" The next day I had an offer letter for my first internship with the bank. Ironically, the very place I wanted to leave ended up opening doors for me I never would have imagined. That job was the start of my journey at BMO, one that led me to rise through the ranks to assistant vice president, now managing a multi-billion-dollar portfolio at 28. Safe to say, my dad was right when he didn't follow my concerns that first day at PSM. I share all of that to reflect on a few things. One, initial discomfort doesn't always reflect long-term outcomes. What may seem like the wrong fit initially can turn out to be the perfect opportunity. Give things time to run their course and trust the process. When presented with the challenge, move past quit as your first option. Make a commitment to yourself to finish what you started. Secondly, after you master step one, you'll realize that you are prepared and can now trust in yourself to be able to navigate all challenges presented to you. Self-belief can only truly be achieved through overcoming challenges. As kids, we're told we can do anything, which is true to a certain extent. But in reality, we don't know what we truly can do until we are challenged to do something. As you build resilience to overcoming difficulties, then can you truly do anything. You now have the most important ingredient to any plan, belief in yourself, based on solid facts. Lastly, I realized in hindsight that I didn't just graduate high school. I graduated from Providence St. Mel. We can all agree that this place challenged us, but let's go take a look around and bask in this moment because you made it. You're leaving here with the tools and resources needed to make any of your dreams a reality. You've now earned the right to dream. And I'll take it a step further and say, as it relates to the dreams you have in your head right now, I challenge you to dream bigger. Ask for more, be more, and expect more. Before I close, me being the spiritual person that I am, I want to also use this opportunity to speak to you all about God. None of this is possible without God. If you place him at the head of your life and listen for his direction, he will do miraculous things. Don't be discouraged by the long nights and things not immediately going your way. Those are just small details. You never need to cry over those details if you trust God's bigger picture, purpose, and plan for your life. Everything is working in your favor. Remember that at any moment in time, you are exactly where God wants you to be to use you. It is not by coincidence that you are here today as a graduate of PSM's class of 2025. It is not by chance that you are as gifted and talented as you are, headed to the college or university of your dreams. There is a reason for it all. It's up to each of you individually to find your reason. It is with certainty that I know you'll make your slice of the world a better place. This world needs your unique talents, contributions, and existence. I'm a proud example of what it means to be a graduate of Providence St. Mel, and I look forward to each of you all's contributions in this world. So as you go out and enjoy your last childhood summer, please be safe and think smart, but I also encourage you to relax and breathe. I can attest that the foundation you built over the last 4 years here will propel you for college and beyond. PSM has done their part, your parents have done their part, the rest is up to you. Make us all proud. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you for those words of wisdom to our class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2025 senior class of Providence St. Mel School. Talia Henderson. Kennedy Bosley. Tahani Goff. Brandon Williams Orr. Brianna Mays. John Brown. Chris Williams Orr. Brandon Yates. Miles Harrington. Robert Hughes. Kenneth Miller. Ryan Morse. Ahmad Boyd. Aaron Williams Orr. Kenneth Clemens. I would like to recognize and thank Mr. Brian Ward and the PSM Chamber Choir for providing the beautiful music for today's ceremony. Thank you to Mr. Jim Rojan, technical producer. On behalf of the staff, I would like to congratulate each member of the class of 2025. Remember, you have earned the right to dream. We are proud of each of you, and we love each of you. The audience is asked to remain seated until after the recessional. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2025 graduates of Providence St. Mel School.